Tov. Peace. Peace. Thank you so much. And enjoy this peace wall forever. Remember, it's a living peace wall.
This project is one of the dreams comes true for me. And it's the 5th Global City Arts Peace Wall around the world. For me to be in Berlin, to do it in such a painful place where war was all over and still breathes that symbol and feeling of war, to bring peace with 12 schools, that many of them were recommended by the U.S. Embassy. Katharina was just wonderful to bring it to the schools. It's extremely meaningful, where I can bring the children together to work for peace and not for war.
Most of all, we hope this mosaic will inspire future generations of young people to create monuments of peace for themselves, whether they be in their homes or on city blocks such as this. Like those young people of different religions and ethnicities who created each of the tiles and the beautiful mosaics we see here today, the leaders of tomorrow will know the value of looking beyond cultural differences and working together to realize a common goal.
So my tile is over there. It's like a world. I build a world, I paint a world, and I split at the middle, and I did like a bad world on the right side with war and bad colors, dark colors, and left side like a good world, like a peaceful world. And I wrote that we have to decide.
A City Arts Peace Wall is based on the meanings, the ideas, the voices of our youth from all around the world, from now 62 countries. Participants are thinking, what peace looks like to me? And they are creating it on the small tiles that you see behind. These little tiles are actually the basis, the foundation for the big wall. And from that, we're imagining how a world of peace can be going forward. All is about the voices of our children coming together. Then we bring in the professional artists who, of course, are like editing the different ideas and pictures and are putting them on a maquette. And I work with them to make sure that this is what we need to the peace wall that sits in a certain environment. Because right here, we didn't want a wall that will take over the space. It needed to be a very quiet wall, a wall that talks very deeply about the future of peace, but at the same time doesn't take over the environment, because it's a still very painful environment. Here, a lot of grandmas and grandpas lost their lives and were deported to Auschwitz. And we absolutely have to remember that, never to forget, but to think forward for peace.
Yeah, there were Muslims and I'm Jewish, and there are Christian and atheists. So we all work together. We don't have a problem with that. So, and that's a big sign what we want to show in this wall. We build together. We don't have problems together. I learned much more people and kids, and I like them, and so they're my friends now, and I love it. It have to be much more often in the world.